Today I'll show you how to delete version history in Google Docs, or more accurately, how to remove past versions from a document so you get a clean slate. This is useful if you've been collaborating with others, experimenting with lots of edits, or simply don't want older drafts and changes to be visible anymore. First, it's important to understand a key limitation. Google Docs does not let you fully delete version history from an existing document. Every time you make changes, Docs automatically stores versions in the background. You can view those versions, restore them, and even name specific ones, but you can't go into a document and erase that history directly. Instead, the way around this is to create a fresh copy of your document. That copy will keep your current content, but it will not carry over the previous version history. So let's walk through exactly how to do that. Start by opening the Google Docs file, whose version history you want to clear. Make sure everything in the document looks the way you want it right now, because this current state is what you're going to preserve in the new copy. Any versions or edits that happened before this point will not be transferred to the copy. Once your document is open, look to the top left corner of the screen for the File menu. Click on File to open the drop-down menu. This is where Google Docs keeps most of its core options, like creating new files, downloading, printing, and of course making copies. In that drop-down, find the option that says Make a Copy. Go ahead and click on Make a Copy. A small window will pop up asking for details about your new document. Here you can change the name of the file, choose a folder in your Google Drive where you want to save it, and decide whether to share it with the same people who had access to the original. Give the copy a clear name so you can easily recognize it, something that indicates it's the cleaned up version if that helps you stay organized. Then choose the location in your drive. If you're working with collaborators and want them to keep access, you can keep the sharing options checked. If you prefer to start fresh with access as well, you can adjust those sharing settings after the copy is created. When you're ready, confirm the copy. Google Docs will create the new file and open it in a new tab. This new document will look identical to your original in terms of content. However, its version history is brand new. If you go to File, then Version History, and choose See Version History, you'll notice there are no older versions listed from the original document. Only edits made from this point forward will appear there. From now on, you can work in this new document knowing that previous drafts and changes from the original file are no longer visible. The older version history still exists in the original document, but as long as you're using the copy, you effectively have a document without that past history attached. That's all you need to do. By making a copy, you preserve your current work while starting over with a clean version history in Google Docs.